Anyway, happy Monday. This is Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga. Again, this is our second time playing this. Last time we played was on last Wednesday. This is where we left off. You think you're hearing my mouse wheel? No, actually that's the UI. That's the UI making that noise. That's not my mouse wheel. Dog sleeping on the job? I know, unforgivable, totally. No, that's the UI that's making that noise. I'm using my mouse wheel right now, you can't hear it, I'm sure. I hope. That'd be bad. Okay, so, this is basically where I left off. What is this game? This game is basically a turn-based tactical type game. We're at the intermission between missions right now. This is a place where we can either decide to deploy to the next mission, or next chapter as they call them. We can organize our army into different squads. I don't think we're allowed to name people, can we? Status. Yeah, I don't think we're allowed to name people. It's kind of a bummer, but I just don't think that's an option. Change class, use on artifacts, no, so there's no way that I can tell of changing the names of units. Is this here? Nope. Anyway, so how does this work? So this is a squad. You can position them in wherever within these 9 squares. Actually, it's half a squares even. So move around. So you can drag them around. So you click on them and just move them. You can actually do half squares if you really want to. Right there. Does positioning matter? For some units more than others. For some units it's more than others. Like these guys. These are so these are acolytes, guardians. So go on this page, so guardian unit takes 25% damage while defense. Less damage on defense, so that's not what I was thinking. One of these units has it's like protects the units behind them type deal. So you got that. You notice the units have capacity. This is basically the army. This little squad is limited by how many capacity points you're using. The leadership. This is the leader. This is Diana. She's one of the story characters. She's a big paladin type person with a big hammer that likes to crush people. Basically, this is the leadership at the bottom, the LPR. And this is basically the capacity for her little squad here, so she can have up to currently, typically, 5 units, because almost always the units are 10 points. There's 10 there. These guys are 10 too. But there's some that are a little less. There's some that are more, depending on situations and stuff like that. So you get that. But as she levels up, she'll pick up more leadership, and then we can add, more units to the squad. You get that. There's artifacts. This is basically items you add to the squad itself. It's not to a specific unit, but all the bonuses apply to or penalties apply to every unit in the squad. So keep your eye on that kind of stuff. And there's item stuff. Basically, just which person do you want to use the item. In this case, this is experience boost. CT, this is oh, she's already maxed out, whatever that's supposed to be. I don't know what that actual CP stands for. That's what it is. And then there's different items you can give them. Used to increase the unit's skill by a small amount, so in her case it's already at 20. Dark, change the unit's affinity to dark. Stats will change retroactively to more strength, more magic, less leadership, less loyalty. Light, decreases leadership and loyalty. Oh, should give that to Gimpy probably. Disarm, Dragon Slayer, stuff. So that's what items kind of do. You can clear the squad out, change classes of units when they level up. Do we have anybody that's really? Oh, we have a dragon. This is a little dragon though. He's young still. We just did pick him up not too long ago. We could level him up maybe. There's a thought. I'm looking for the little green arrow, which is for you. So when somebody's ready to level up, you see the little green arrow. Click on the unit, and over on the right hand side shows you what they could level up to currently. In this case, it doesn't meet the requirements of a Hospitaller, which would be, what's missing there? The 20 magic, there we go. He's only got 17, needs 20. Could be an Acolyte though, can't be a Priestess because it's also 20 magic, or a Sword Fighter. What's a Sword Fighter do? They do guerrilla type fighting. It's just like it currently does. Do we want that? What's this group again? This group where we have an Acolyte in there. So we'll get another Acolyte, I think. So what's Acolyte do again? Magic armor reduces incoming spell damage by 50% of armor. Guardian unit takes 25% less damage while on defense. We saw that. So yes, we're going to do this. So and as you can see, his weapon, armor, and strength are all going up. And now he's promoted. Switching can be a Lich. I don't think that's an option in this game. Group rules. I haven't seen any real evil characters for us. We're pretty much the good guys, not the bad guys, as far as I can tell. Anyway, so that's the basic stuff for squads or whatever, and you can move them around within this order too if you want. Basically, the first 6 groups here are all being led by a story person. Oh, we got some more leveling up to do too. The other 3 down. Oh no, Abigail is even technically a story character. But the other 2, those are squads that we created ourselves. They'll get better over time, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, look at this. We have stuff to do. Her. So she can become a Priestess or a Hospitaller. Or a Siren. So what's the difference? Basically, a Hospitaller is a Priestess on horse. If the rest of the unit is on horses, that's probably not a huge deal, because there's no real difference in what they do. Horses just allow them, I think, the whole unit to go faster. A Siren, what does she do? Affinity with lightning, but Sirens do can I tell you what they do? No. Okay, specialized magician unit launches a dark elemental magic attack that has a chance to stun or daze the targets. But we'd rather have the Priestess because Priestess are healers. They will provide healing in and out of battle with much greater ability than the medic. So that's what we're doing. So in this case, armor is going up a little bit, magic's going up a little bit. And of course hit points too. So there, Priestess. Next it's this guy. Oh, we got more choices for this one. It can be a soldier, spearman, cavalier, skirmisher, archer, apprentice. Our apprentices are spellcasters. Oops. Crossbowman. But he's front line, so could be a heavy infantry, protect back lines with cover. That's the one I was thinking of earlier. Or you can do pole arms are strong against cavalry. Don't need a healer, just slap a band-aid on and walk it off. Yeah, it's not that easy, Bob. Welcome back, though. We'll make him a soldier. Look at the jump in hit points there from 184 to 204, so 20 increase there. Armor, only 5 points. Strength, 5 points too. But we'll take him. Why not cavalry? Because cavalry kind of like specific type units kind of deal. Ah, the archer. So a regular archer or a crossbow. Attack from 2 tiles away, has potential to upgrade to a class with 3 tile range. Can attack from 2 tiles away and get a bonus against heavy troops. What else is in this party? Another crossbow and an archer. Well, he's a leader though, so we will upgrade this guy to another crossbow, just to be consistent. That's done. Anybody else? Look for the green arrows. That's it. Faster to go this way. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so I think what I want to do is that dragon. I want to level up the dragon for fun. Just to, well, maybe try to level up. I want to use the item. So use the item. We're going to use an XP Codex. Can we use it? There we go. So ups his strength. That. And then use this. Can we use this? And he needs to max this out in order to really level up, I believe. So this one more time. So that's maxed out. There we go. He can level, so we can level up the dragon now. See what this does. So mean looking dragon. Strength goes up to 39, so plus 5 to that. Magic goes up by another 4. And skill goes up another 3. Oh, and he's colossal now. What's that mean? Cannot dodge, deals increased morale damage. Sure. Big dragon. Big mean dragon. Oh, look. Different types of dragons. Red, blue, and silvers. Children, especially in Powerful Breath, may learn how to become a red dragon rider. This looks a little bit bigger? He might be. Let's see. Yeah, he's a little bit bigger. Need a bit bigger. And she actually found the dragon in, I think, the last mission or so. She found it and said, "Oh, it's so cute and adorable." And she, you know, took it along. So anyway, so we leveled that thing up. Oh, and she's got a dragon affinity. What does that mean? I don't know. Oh, dragons and squad gain XP faster. So he should level up faster. More he kills stuff. He needs to kill more stuff. So hopefully his dragon breath hasn't been too impressive at as a smaller dragon as you would expect. But now that he's bigger, it should be better, right? That's the idea. Okay, so there's our groups. There's a tech tree. Basically, you burn or use these scrolls up here where the 8 is. We use those to learn these new skills or tech tree stuff. We're not really working on anything in particular. We actually know these already. Unlock the 3rd artifact slot, allowing us maximum possibility for our squads. Oh, maybe I haven't. Oh, they're grayed out, so we can learn them. Dragon Trainer. Familiar Dracology has given our Drakeling's dragon, the Dragon Lader's 25% faster class mastery gain from combat and a slightly increased chance to appear as mercenaries. Sure. All units, we already have that one, I think. Yep. Warhorse Hudgman. Advanced breeding techniques have resulted in larger, hardier warhorses. All cavalry gain more hit points. Sisterhood of Justice. Alkalites, Paladins, Valkyries, and exemplars receive an additional bonus to magic resistance based on a portion of their armor. Or Medic Priestess Templar will take 25% less damage with Paladin or Valkyrie in the same squad. Sure. Our squad now does significant morale damage when attacking with a charge attack. Yes. Polearm units now grant bonus attack and defense versus melee to any adjacent unit.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Monday. Solely motivated by payday. +2 capacity, cost, and less leader. So what this is saying is this guy's unit, or his capacity, increases by 2 if he's just a normal member of a squad. If he's leading, he doesn't pay the extra cost there. Symphony. Oh, what's she? Oh, Paladin. It's way high. No, she's way. Second. Specialized heavy infantry. Deals striking damage, gets a bonus to magic defense for a portion of her armor, and deals extra damage to magicians. Paladin. Or Roth. Another cavalry guy. Stuff. Hey, Sweaty Betty, welcome to the stream. Spiced up ogre battle. That's what people say. Or Fire Emblem. Unit has a chance to take another action in battle again based on lower hit point or percent hit points remaining. Mercenary stuff, magic armor. Reduces incoming spell damage to 50% of armor. Guardian. So what's she? She's the paladin. How much money do I have? 6,800. Do I need a paladin is the question. Her threat. It's huge. I think we're okay on units right now. Shinobi Gi. That. Always buy more horses. Noisy cricket. Squad is more likely to be attacked, so me. Roast beef of might. What's this do? Yeah, used to increasing unit strength by a small amount. Assassin's Reaper. Teach trait to a unit. Dealing critical hits restore a small amount of hit points. Sure, we'll buy that. We have one map Paladin already, that's the funny part. Allows us to access the bronze arena from home base, then the token is consumed. We've done that before. Cloak of Cunning, greatly reduced chance to be critically hit. No playing field against speedy foes with his masterfully woven cloak. Reduces strength, reduces magic, but increases capacity. We got the extra money right now. Okay, so that's you buy stuff on the marketplace. Tutorials and info, we don't worry about that right now. Supports. Let's basically have little conversations and relationship with the different characters. So Gimpy's friends with these people. Diana's the paladin in our group. She's got 2 little siblings. These are her friends. Sybil, Abigail, Jules, Barnabas, Stefan. So basically what happens is after we do finish different chapters of stuff, some people have conversations with each other and kind of thing. Archives, so you can actually go back and see what the conversations are if you really want to. And the arena, that was what that bronze token was for. And system, which is save that now. Okay, so we're gonna move on to our next chapter, which is a mission, Tide Reaver. The Sea Shepherd, far out at sea from Port Janos. Stefan. Alright, here we are on the edge of a bleeding storm in the middle of it, the Herald Sea. Well, there's the storm, and there's the bloodthirsty outlaws. There's Gimpy with the blue hair. Can we catch up to the Tide Reaver ships? Oh yeah, the story is... What's the story? Gimpy has been accused of killing the Empress. He didn't. he was actually captured by the person who killed the Empress and imprisoned for a little bit. Then he was rescued by Stefan and Diana. As I said, he's been running around with them, and they're trying to get back to somewhere. I forget where. But we're currently trying to cross the ocean, chasing after the bad guys that were trying to stop us, that were hired to stop us. They didn't. Now they're running from us. Okay, can we catch up to the Tide Reaver ships? They ain't moving. Probably hunkered down to ride out the storm. Wait a minute, you're... If we don't make an example of them now, we're going to keep getting pushed around. We can also free the prisoners and treasure they plundered from Port Janos. Hey, Eldarin, welcome back. Any objections? We trust you, Gimpy. Diana's she likes swinging that big hammer of hers. She likes crushing skulls. I will fight the cult and their pawns no matter where. Hell's bells, Gimpy. I hope I don't find myself on your bad side someday. Dum dum. Oh, this is different. So, deploy limit 3 out of 9 units. We're starting off over here. Is that it? Oh, look, they're splitting us up. Splitting us up. So, this is Stefan. He's got a little sneaky ambush group against another sneaky cats. Put Abigail over there to help him out. Put Abigail there. Diana's over here. She's a friggin' one woman army practically. Actually, she's a one squad army. She's got basically... She's got 2 acolytes with her. Herself, of course, and then she got 2 healers to back them up. They don't do horribly wrong. I mean, they just ridiculously good. Gimpy's got the 3 cavalry units plus himself, a healer, and a magic user, mage type person. Jules is all archers, mostly with 1 infantry and a healer. Sybil. Sybil's back to her. She's a spellcaster with the healer, or sorry, she's a healer with a spellcaster and 2 spearmen. Barnabas is cavalry units. Make sure we send them. Barnabas with Gimpy. So here. They can use some archers over here. So we'll get Jules. Jules has got 2 crossbows and an archer and stuff there. So we'll be okay. Diana. She just some range support. Gilad. This is a non-story character. We can support them with the archer stuff. 2 more to put down. Sybil. Sybil go with them. Let's see. This is a group in training mostly. Kind of ambushy magic. No healing though. Ellie. Oh, and this is kind of like an ambush group. Yeah, range support. More range support. Okay, so we are ready. Uh-oh. Dog cam. Maybe. Yep, dog cam time. Look, it's Rocket. Is there advantage to make specialized groups like only archers or only thieves? Only archers would probably be not the best of things because when you go into go up against, say, an infantry group or a cavalry group, they just roll over all your archers. The thief group works really well as ambushers, but once they're no longer able to ambush, they get to show their weakness a little bit. But yeah, you can do definitely. Rocket, you weenie. Okay, so much for the dog cam. Rocket, you suck. But as I was saying, you could go all archers, but I don't think there's a real benefit to do that. No food incentive? Eh. Okay, so where should we go first? Those guys. I got them up there too. This is kind of tricky, isn't it? That's 2 spellcast. That's 3 spellcasters with 1 infantry in them. That's why they're hanging back. This is kind of a sneak attack unit. Oh, kind of too. There's no leader-specific bonus for a class. Oh, what do you mean?
I love this part. Time to end this.
Ah, Jules, you can't move far enough.
I must not fail.
Getting real thirsty here. How can I help, my lord?
It's gonna go horribly wrong, I have a feeling, but we'll see. We do have a dragon in there.
Donar be with us.
Look, it's Diana. She's going to do a normal attack on these guys. Once they're beat up and stuff, you can do other stuff too. So, threat 5,800 versus 25, almost 26. See, totally a fair fight. Totally a fair fight. Dum dum dum. See, no problem. There. And camera him, and let's see, got 2 crossbows and then cavalry. They're set. Keep being friends. Looks like you're going that way. Is there a limit to Diana's power? I don't know. So far she's just crushing everything, so it's hard to say. We could just wait this time.
School is in session.
Oh, I didn't realize I brought
I must stay strong.
so much cavalry.
I'm just getting started.
So much cavalry.
The battle lies before me. The time to act now.
I ain't got all day.
I'm gonna wait for these guys to do their thing. But then get closer, then we'll run them over with the cavalry. Ow. Dragon needs to get bigger. Or not. We didn't get a free heal out of that, though. So the dragon's definitely stronger. This is not going well, though. Hold on. So that army kind of beat up now. Yeah, you guys noticed. Oh, they're not attacking Diana. Dun, dun. Oh, the group didn't have a healer. Oops. Okay, our turn. So these guys didn't move. Dinar has granted me allies. I will finally be free of these monsters. I don't know who this is.
Donar, guard my
Ah,
attack.
a friend for us. Just got 2 sneaky people and... Desert Warrior, Guile, Retainer, and Gorilla. What's all that stuff do? Squad is immune to Heat Wave and Desert Movement Penalty. Unit bypasses block. You can attack any target. Retainer. Jules takes 50% less damage if within 3 tiles on the tactical map. Okay. Gorilla. So, this is a sneaky group. You got 2 archers and a couple of ambush people.
Ready.
You got a plan?
So close.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not. I await your command.
There. Attack. Normal. On you. Fair fight. No healer though. So all set there. These guys are pretty beat up. They're shattered, so we can easily beat them.
I must be brave.
Heal. Attack. Attack. Force their surrender. No problem. So they automatically surrender. Stuff.
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
What are we looking at up here? All spellcasters, 1 infantry.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
This is probably going to be ugly for them. Because this is all ambush. The 3 ambush units and then the archers, so this is going to probably hurt a little bit. I hope it hurts them more than us. No problem. No problem.
We will always find a way.
Jules, let's see. That guy won't be able to move all the way over here, so how Jules sit here. Oh, and heal. Heal them. Heal the dragon. Don't want to lose that dragon. Although it'd only be for this fight. There's no death though. We don't have that turned on.
Repent before the righteous.
Smack these guys around really good. Here, piddly little arrows. There. Cameron, you are, you lost our horseshoe there, so... Over there, and then shoot them. Archers have a 2-range attack, and they have no way to fight back. So they'll take a little bit of damage and heal it with the little medic there, because you can only get 1 person though. That's Gillad, this is that guy. Oh. Kill him dead. We should get 2 attacks because we didn't move. Killed their medic, so don't care. Now he's gonna come up. Well, I don't know. You don't have a healer, so it can probably be ugly. Is that it for us? It is. Killed my mage, you bastards. Ow. Brutal. Okay, here first. Shoot them dead. Oh, they're shattered, but doesn't matter. Dead works. Those guys up there.
Where am I needed?
She can go down that way. Guys are a little beat up. They're removed. Actually, I should have sent them up that way because we want to get that chest. It's one of those games where you actually have to get on the stuff in order to collect it, otherwise you don't get it.
For my people, for my homeland.
Now they're shattered too, but dead works.
School is in session.
Can't really heal. I can heal them though. Ta-da. Okay, she wants to talk to Gimpy. That's the little red exclamation point means she wants to talk to Gimpy.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Who's she got in this group?
Sayuna will never die.
Sneaky group against them. It's gonna hurt. Against Jules. Give them a choice on who they actually want to go after. Oh, wait a minute. This group hasn't moved yet. Jules can go. Jules can shoot him right
Stay strong,
now.
everyone.
No?
Time to end this. How can I help, my lord?
I want to shoot them. Why can't I shoot them? Oh, because it's my group. I'm smart. I'm so smart. It's my group. How do you talk to her in combat? You just walk right up next to her.
We will always find a way.
My friends are counting on me.
These guys need to be healed.
I can do this.
Stay strong, everyone. I love this part.
You can go play sneak attack on these guys. It's 4 on 5. Yeah, we'll see what happens. See? Fair fight. money. Oh, okay, so we claim these ships. Oh, that's what that is for. Oh, son of a bitch.
I must not fail.
So we're supposed to be seizing the ships. That's our objective. Okay, so we have to go up here no matter what. Have to grab that one too. We'll grab the middle one last, I guess. Actually, this one will have to be last. Okay. Dum dum dum.
Master Sergeant, awaiting orders.
I must stay strong.
Liberators, I am a friend. For allowing me to be free, I'm in your debt. I am Narima. Gimpy. Well met. You were one of the slaves here, Narima. Yes, I was to be sold as a slave, but before that I wanted to free them. Then you are indeed a friend. Please join us for now, Narima. We could use your knowledge of the Tide Reavers for sure. My blade is yours to command, Gimpy.
Time to even the odds.
Time to end this.
I have to go down this way.
Getting real thirsty here.
I must be brave.
Heal you guys. More healing. Doesn't look like she should become a lich. Yeah, well, it happens, I guess.
Onar, guide my attack.
Not everybody can become a lich, for close. I'm gonna send up these guys up that way. Pick on those guys. Oh, I like how they set this up. You can't choke point one spot.
A paladin never surrenders. I'm just getting started.
Good. You're good. Everybody can become a lich. You just need the right phylactery. Nah, it's not that simple. The hammer. Oh, I didn't kill her. Or she didn't kill her. Trying again? This big hammer cleave. Chosen one's at the one that can pay for that. What? What about Mastery of Magic? Only chosen ones even hope to become a lich. And what about Mastery of Magic? Mastery of Magic is a game that's currently being developed by someone, the remake. Well, it's not really a remake. I think it's supposed to be like almost a direct copy. I know that's not what the reference was, but oh, that one came out. I mean, but there's 3 left.
My friends are counting on me.
So far. No archer. And archers here, though.
Sorry, did you need something?
Let's see if this works. They're fearful. I'm gonna get stabbed in the back. Watch.
Hey bag of water, stretch your legs.
How can I help, my
You
lord?
have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
Let's heal. Who's that guy? We lost that guy. Oh, they're full health. Never mind. Full health. Heal him up.
I can do this.
Heal. That person first, I guess. Living dangerously.
I await your command.
That way.
I ain't got all day.
He doesn't have all day. Again, that's our poor little mage didn't make it again. He dies so fast.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
Yep, that guy.
The battle lies before me.
Get over it, Gimpy. So I kind of screwed up with these guys. They have no healers. We got 3 archers and a crossbow. Seems almost fair. Ouch. Here, Diana, kill these guys, would you? Guess it doesn't matter which one we attack first. Oh, they're shattered. When they're shattered, you can just kill them automatically type deal and you get a little bit of money from it. But I'd rather get the experience this way. Yeah, 4 archers against our 2 healthy crossbows and not so healthy those guys. Wait until Diana's ready to go. In turn. Is there a point to force them to surrender compared to blind mass murder? Yeah, you get extra money if you force them to surrender. But if you murder them, you get, I think, more experience from it. I think. Oh, stupid dodge. Dodge that. Ow, it burns. That hurt somebody. Ow, ow, stop it. Ow. Hey, Bata, welcome back. Happy Monday. That was not good.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
Nope.
We will always find a way.
You want to do... Can't attack those guys.
Stay strong, everyone.
Mages are parked artillery? Yes, they are, sort of. Can you reform squad on the fly? No. If there was a temple here on the map, we could go to the temple and bring people back. And you can heal people that way too in the temple. It costs you some money. But there's no temple on this map because it's all a bunch of boats.
I must not fail.
Dragon power. Free heal. That was all about the free heal too. Okay.
Repent before the righteous.
Let's keep them hopefully a little pinned in there. I'm hoping. Dink dink flam. Dink dink cleave. So this is kind of a mix of Fire Emblem and Tactics Ogre. That's what most people are saying, Tarkus, yeah.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Heal her group first, like the dragon.
You got a plan?
Oh, I'll get Barnabas. Heal. They don't need a heal. You guys don't need a heal. Tactics Ogre 2 is in the oven. Aren't games always in the oven?
Sayuna will never die.
The time to act is now.
It's not even hurt. This group needs a healer. Ugh. Okay, and again, these guys are going to be waiting until we crush these guys. Dodge. Let's say I dodge this next turn. Yeah, you picked the wrong person. Ow. That was some free action there. He just powered up and kicked the crap out of that guy.
School is in session.
It is. We're going to charge these guys. So cavalry, when they start back far enough, they get a charge bonus. Kind of like that. Again. Wait. I probably should have went up there.
I must be brave.
Abigail, kill these guys, would you?
Where am I needed?
I'm going this way.
I'm just getting started.
Time to end this.
I can go help her this way.
Time to even the odds.
You don't need to go that way.
I love this part.
Which part?
Ready.
Okay, next turn. Oh, gotta get the chest too.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
Ah,
They'll notice this one for sure.
that. Wow, that's a lot of money.
Getting real thirsty here.
Treasure. Proof of merit. Something, something.
For my people, for my homeland.
A paladin never surrenders.
How can I help, my lord?
Excuse me.
My friends are counting on me.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel.
Do not
If you are
guide my
enjoying what
attack.
you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow
Do
you back.
not be with us.
Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Monday. You can't. Oh, there's no one to heal there. Oh, I didn't realize we were beat up. That's not right.
He will always find a way. Stay strong, everyone.
Aw.
I can do this.
That treasure. Silver arena token.
I await your command.
Proof of merit 1. Okay. Oh, I guess we could just take this one and take that one last. Oh, yeah, we have to wait.
Master Sergeant, awaiting orders.
Oh, son of a bitch. God, I knew I shouldn't have done that. Screwed that up. Rank A, because I didn't get all the objectives. Boo. Sees all. Yeah, I screwed up. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. Or is it? Excuse me. Jules, was it? Stab him. Yeah, I heard about you, Narima. Glad to have you with us. You are Sayonari like me. Well, I was born in Sayuna, but adopted by Viridian parents after the Succession War. Really lucked out there. Perhaps it was luck. Perhaps the gods had better designs for your life jewels. Tell me, have you been to our homeland since your adoption? Sadly, no, but I'd really like to someday. Please reconsider, or at least consult with me before setting foot in Sayona. What? Why? I hear it's a wondrous place. That it is, but we live in difficult times now. Our homeland is not what it once was. Jules, we Sayonari must stick together in these times. Just promise you will consult me before doing anything rash. Sure thing, Narima. I appreciate having such a dedicated friend so soon after meeting. Are you sure? The honor is mine, Jules. Then I'll be with you. Just marry me, Jules. Yeah, that's what we're going for. Save game, yes. Okay, so Gimpy's bold action results both in victory and in calamity. Uh-oh. The storm left Gimpy's ships heavily damaged, forcing them far off course. His fleet runs aground at the swamp-filled region north of Lemelin. Oh look, we're up there now. We're going down this way, but... This region is full of valuable resources, but the working conditions are harsh. The swamp contains plantations operated by slaves and forced by tide reavers. Both the mercenaries and the unforgiving terrain lie between Gimpy's army and their destination, the monastery at Lemelin. Gimpy will have to make the choice between his own mission and the liberation of the oppressed people in these lands. Well, the storm damaged our own ships, forcing us off course, but now we have the opportunity to annihilate the Tide Reaver presence completely. So choices. Wonder how that's gonna work. Let's kill all the living and raise their corpses. It's not that easy. So here's our conversation stuff. Narima and Stefan. Failed pickup artist part 1. Yes, can I help you, says Narima. Stefan, I am simply greeting a new friend among us. Let me express my pleasure in bringing you into our little band of misfits. Thank you. I'm grateful to be out of my former situation. And I must say, I'm grateful to have the scenery greatly improved with your arrival, says Stefan. Wow. Scenery? Yeah, she's gonna kick the crap out of him. How flattering. You know, you do seem a little out of sorts, says Stefan. Did you bump your head when you fell from heaven? Oh my god. Did they really go that way? By Donar. That was just pathetic, says Narima. Just like my heart, every day it lives on without you. Oh my god. We've just met. How does that make any sense? Has this tripe ever worked? Nice try, but a magician never reveals his tricks. That's not a very good magician. And yeah, I will just see myself out. By all means. May the winds be at your back. Sure. And Stefan only target practice is Deanna. That's basically his only target practice is Deanna. You know, the paladin that'll kick the crap out of him in a heartbeat. Look, rewards. Okay, other conversations. Gimpy and Narima, noble warrior of Sayuna. Hey Narima, how'd you end up hanging around the Tide Reavers? See, that's a pickup line. When the Tide Reavers raid your hometown, kill all the men, and take all the women and children, one must find a way to survive. Tide Reavers have been my whole life. Sounds familiar. Do anything at all just to see another day. Yes, it seems your succession war made life hard for a great many in both your country and in mine. Say not, right? A young Viridian knows my country. Unusual. Guess your features just seem familiar. My good friend Jules was adopted by a wealthy family in Viridia, but he's an orphan from Sayuna. You two could be cousins, perhaps. Jules? Yes, I've seen him among your cohort, so innocent and unspoiled by the evils of our world. What's the matter? It is nothing. Well, anyway, glad to have you among us, Narima. I'm sure your knowledge of the Tide Reavers will come in handy. I'll be ever grateful for my freedom, she says. My bow is yours to command, Viridian. Look, more rewards. Okay, so there's that. Relationships. So who does Narima? So she's just friends with Jules. Look at Jules' friends. How's Stefan going? Look at his only friend. It's only because she has to be his friend. Army. Got anybody leveled up? Couple down there. Class. You guys. Scout, horsebow, skirmisher, archer, apprentice. Just another archer. And then you. Archer. Why can't you become a soldier? Because we don't have enough iron. We need more iron. Well then, let's go check out the marketplace. And of course there's no iron. Scout's gear. That's not Scout's gear. Crystal Lance, plus 10% to dark resist. Reduces strength by 2, capacity by 1, but armor and magician, or magic by 3. Tactic Dragon Slayer and does 50% more damage to dragons. Affinity to dark. Yeah. Jade figurine. Find one of these and the fortunes of war will turn to your favor. 33% chance to have a second turn. Capacity is increased by 4. This is a legendary item for 4 grand. Let's see the recruit first. General Bizen. Ah, samurai. He's an archer captain. I'm not impressed by these firearms. Witness the true power of the marksman. Maya. Yeah, I guess I would say Maya. Powerhouse offensive light infantry. Executes powerful double attack. Kalen. These guys. True power of the marksman. General Bizen. Sure. Again, unfortunately, we don't have any iron to be bought. We didn't find any of that last mission, so blah. Form a new squad. Yeah. Oh, we got 2 of you. Shit. Yeah, we got all these guys. Oh, we got an extra dragon sitting around too. He's a little there. Such a capacity, 53. We need some infantry to guard the line. Could throw the dragon in here. And capacity 15 though. Pick up 2 infantry to guard the front line would be good. Although what do you guys actually do? Archer Captain. Archer units in the squad cost 2 less capacity. Bowmanship. Attacks from this unit will ignore the penalty to firing at walls or woods from +2 range. Desert Warrior, Mercenary. Pole Armor Warrior. Increase attack versus cavalry units by 35%. This guy's not quite as good as the other one. He's not a true leader. Nolan Percival. They are guardians. New guy. You can go there, you can go here. I'm sure it'll be fine. So currently seated at 50-53 capacity. Technically have three ranged units. These guys standing in front. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's definitely target practices dying. Oh, never mind. Good. This will be fine. Okay, somebody else. Oh, that's right, we don't have any iron. So everybody else is just, I guess, good to go. Oh, Gimpy. What's your 62 of 64 capacity. This fun little those guys. Do they protect people behind them? Committed. Unit identifies you with your cause -1 capacity cost. Okay. Okay, so we're actually what we're going to do is we're going to move back here. Oops.
You need to get up and step away from the computer. That was really bad.
It was, I agree. We're moving the cavalry back because when they have to move so far in order to actually charge. So giving them time to get, ramped up there. Okay, so that works. Capacity 46 of 50. 40 of 47. Barnabas a squad. 46 of 49. Oh, look. 9 away from adding somebody else in here. Drag this 15.
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
I agree. And you guys are all 10. He's at 52 of 60. Of 50. So I have to look at her group. So she got the 2 stealthy people, and she got a bow, right? Doesn't say that she's got a bow, but she got a quiver on her back, so whatever. Oh, she's maxed out anyway. Never mind.
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
I'm trying to. So is this person a leader? Should be? Yeah, she is. Or he is. Healing attuned. Okay. Good. Okay. Deploy. Yes. Marooned. Are they going to let us decide what to do? Rima, you mentioned you were familiar with these lands. Looks pretty treacherous. The winds were not kind to us, Gimpy, for this is a very inhospitable place. There's little room to maneuver an army through the swamp, but the land on the other side of the mountains is clear. We can't let the Tide Reavers get away with their slave trade. We have a chance to stop them here. You wish to cross the swamp? Yes, but we'll cover more ground if we split up. Diana, can you lead a group on east side of the mountains? Your judgment has not failed us this far. Well... Yes, please decide who will go with me. You don't need any help, that's the sad part. Okay, so... I'm guessing we're starting over there. A lot of cavalry down there. That might be problematic. Who's going with Diana? Jules for a little bit of support. Yeah, let's send Jules with her.
Hey Gimpy, have you hydrated lately?
I have.
If not, you really should.
I guess we take more. So it's gonna be most 6 here. Oh, we're starting up here. Okay, there we go. So who wants to go with Gimpy? Abigail, the dragon. Barnabas with all the horses. Let's bring her with us. Sybil. Sybil for hopefully dealing with those horses, or cavalry units, maybe. Stefan will clean people up, I guess. See how the general and his little friends do. And more archer support. Sure. Okay. I'm sure this will be fine. So, got one healer, some archer stuff. Oh, look, they got a dragon.
I must stay strong.
Oh, yep. And of course, are they too far away? Nope. And she surrenders because she's got no one to protect her. She's not a fighter, she's just a healer. Hey, look, Mage survived. There's the dragon.
I ain't got all day.
See, the dragon likes cavalry. She's a lover, not a fighter. Exactly. So they got a little dragon. He didn't do a whole lot of damage there. Then he can back off. Actually, let's go that way. Wait. He can go all the way down here and do an attack. Kill this guy off. Or her. And the dragon. No problem. Good job.
I must not fail.
There's no one to heal, is there really? Yeah. He's off a couple of points. So let's see. Heal the magic user.
Sayuna will never die.
Okay, so there's that. And there's an iron mine there. We're right at the edge of the map, can't go any farther to the right.
Repent before the righteous.
Look what I found. Wow, he did like no damage to us. Poor dragon. All alone now. Can we capture him? Can we actually capture the dragon? That would be funny.
Oh, sorry.
Did you need something?
In these hills? I don't know. Diana strong? Oh, she's very strong. Asmodeus, welcome back. This game is more interesting than it appeared when I first glanced at the stream last week. Actually, it's a pretty good game. If you like turn-based stuff, this is pretty good. You don't have to. The combat is simple enough. You don't have to worry about the individual moves and that kind of stuff. But building your squads correctly apparently is a thing, though. Killed their healer. Oh, wow. Okay. Ah, they're beat up, though.
I'm just getting started.
Healer. They're beat up more than your friends, so there you go.
Time to end this.
Oh, we can finish those guys. I'll finish the dragon off. Sorry, dragon. Oh, maybe sorry, dragon. Sorry, dragon. Okay, so that is up it for us, I think. It is. Okay. So again, there's that iron mine to the right there. We'll claim that this turn, and I think there's a fort or something down there as well. Ow, that's not good. Just needs a healer in her group. That's why we put her in front. Should be able to kill. Oh, we got. Oh, Diana's too far away, I think. These lands are not suited for the city-dwelling humans. Where's Kuja? I am called Raskuja, and for a small fee of 3,000 human gold coins, Raskuja will become your guide and protector. 3,000 for one mercenary. You've paid more than that. Blue-haired human has not met Barak Tor. We become mercenary for many of your years. Pay once and Raskuja will slay all enemies of blue-haired human. Just a second, phone's ringing. Be right back. Okay, I am back. Okay, so Raskuja slay all enemies of blue-haired human. Raskuja is deadly killer. He's swift as the wind, strong like mountain, strike like fire. Does he strike like fire like, I don't know, a Papillon? Mickey's in front of the camera now. You're hired, sure, why not? We got $3 grand. You better be worth it, Raskuja. Please help us out with these damn swamps. Blue-haired human's name is Gimpy. Gimpy is a very smart human. Raskuja worth far more than a few clinks of human money. You can't watch him be totally horrible. Show Raskuja who to kill, and so he shall to be doing it. There's Raskuja. Guy in front, get 3 friends and a healer. That works. Okay, go there. Yeah.
Raskuja is to be ready.
See what he does against these guys. Maybe. So what's this? This is swamp. Swamp, 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 swamp. Grasslands versus swamp.
Telling me who to kill.
Slight advantage, we'll see. See what the kitty does. It did pretty well there.
I must be brave.
Dragon hungry. They're shaken, but dragon hungry. Told you the dragon was hungry. Let's see.
Time to even the odds.
You guys claim this treasure. Not too far away for the gold mine. Tower, though. There's no hostiles over here now. I'll grab that next turn. Finish them off, or him off. No, it's them. Uh-oh. Minimal damage.
You got a plan?
Barnabas. Dun, dun. Let's go sit over there for now. A little bit of, I'll take some damage on anything significant, so get that fixed. Wait.
The battle lies before me.
Gimpy, where are we going? Wonder if we can get through there. I would hope so. There's no healing to be done here, though. Oh, sorry. Gimpy's a little hurt for some reason. Did we get in a fight? I don't remember. Okay, so this right side's a little problem with all that cavalry. Well, that one's almost gone. It's half dead, roughly. Jules.
How can I help, my lord?
Oh, Jules can shoot that one for free. Trying to soften them up. Oh, they got horse archers. Oops. Heal? No heal. Damn it.
Where am I needed?
So
Here comes Sybil.
she
Ready or
moves
not.
down here. Oh, stables. We'll definitely grab that. Them or them.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Heal. And go there. Then heal.
A paladin never surrenders.
And she comes up and will even the fight a little bit, I think. Crush them, please. Aw. My little hero healers alone.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
You go there. Because he can't actually attack those guys. He doesn't have any ranged attacks. Oh yeah, he does. Oh,
I love this part.
me too. Kill that guy, please. Is that it? I think it is. That's it. You're not match for our spears.
Donar, guide my
So we
attack.
can't get to that from here. She can't get from there either.
The time to act
Oh, we have to
is
go
now.
around. Whatever. Gold. Is that, that's that gold? That's a gold mod, okay.
My friends are counting on me.
School is in session.
Pyrosite. I don't know what pyrosite's good for.
Master Sergeant awaiting orders.
This is our... What is our main objective? Get into here? Lemon Monastery. Okay, that's where we're supposed to be going. We're all ready to move over here. We didn't claim that yet.
Getting real thirsty here.
No, you're not. There's obsidian. We need iron, not obsidian and stuff.
We will always find a way.
Horses.
I'm just getting started.
It's just money.
Donar be with us.
Heal these guys up, or try to. Extra healers. That's what that gets us. Oh, kind of forgot to kill those guys. Oops. I thought he was on our side. Totally forgot. Good going, Gimpy.
Swift as wind, strike like fire.
Ready.
Gimpy needs to learn how to run faster. So do you. This guy's so slow.
I await your command. I can do this.
Hey Gimpy,
Heal you.
have you hydrated
Heal you.
lately?
Heal you.
If not, you really should.
A pat or two? What? Oh, you mean petting? Petting the big giant cat person? Yeah, I'm sure he wouldn't find that degrading at all. No cause before every interaction. They scratch badly. You can always declaw. Uh-oh, it's gonna go bad, I think. No, maybe not. Okay, so that worked. If you're bitten, seek medical attention. Gadget has some nasty bacteria. Poor Gadget. Oh, they got a dragon that's gonna hurt. No, it's not. It's a little dragon. Our mage actually do anything? There it goes. Damn healers. And another one. Oh, you're not going to win this fight. That was a very bad choice for them. Come on, mage, do something. There you go. Okay. So claim that. We have to claim this, or claim that still. Those are missile cavalry. No, wait a minute, those are healers, aren't they?
Stay strong, everyone.
It's gonna be in range? It is in range. Kill the guys in front and they die. Right? Oh, yes, there they go. Again, they have no one to protect them because they can't do any damage themselves, so they can only heal. Okay, so you're toast. This guy's not great shape, but not horrible shape either.
Repent before the righteous.
They are fearful. They're about to get smashed. Hammer to the face. Her battle cry needs to be batter up. I think that would be appropriate.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
Free heal. Okay, so no more bad guys around here.
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
I did. You need to get all the way down here and steal that whatever's in the treasure. You gotta get that mine too. They've got ranged. You got some range there. Do they have ranged? Only one. I got the dragon. These are range, so shoot those guys. Kill the first guy, she quits. So get you for dodging. Oh, that's their army.
For my people, for my homeland.
Kill the dragon. Whoever can't catch it. Sort of. I can't really soften him up with her. She'll lose both his stuff. Oh, look. She can soften him up with this. So they only have one archer, one healer, those guys. Dink dink. Okay, so that's no problem.
Sayuna will never die.
Should be able to finish them off. So they haven't moved yet. He hasn't
I ain't
moved
got
yet.
all day.
Who needs healing? No one really there. They could use some healing, but
You got a plan?
can't get close enough.
Raskuja can sensing prey.
Oh, just move them back here. They can heal themselves, so that works. Heal your leader. Now we have a full heal.
School is in session.
What are we learning? For us, this turn. So we still have to grab that gem mine there. Oh, this isn't good. Brand new to the group and she's not going to survive the fight. More than likely. So she needs to fall back. Clear this stuff.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
Time to end this.
Yay, iron.
Where am I needed?
Oh, we can't get through there, can we? I just noticed that. There's no way to get past there.
A paladin never surrenders. They'll notice this one for sure.
Oh, yeah. I think there's a small pass at the bottom of the map. Oh, there it is. I didn't scroll down far enough. Didn't scroll down far enough.
I must be brave.
So they're fairly beat up. They're not really beat up. That's okay.
My friends are counting on me.
Fair fight. Totally fair fight. Our dragon is better than their dragon.
Time to even the odds.
Run. They're mostly dead. They're pretty healthy. Move up there and shoot them. We don't have any really other ranged units, do we? Somebody come up here, kill them. And somebody else can come down to that spot and kill them. Who wants to do that? We'll try to...
Master Sergeant, awaiting orders.
Squish the dragon. Oh, sorry, squish the lone knight there. Oh, and I forgot he can move after this too. Yes, so he can move out of the way. And this guy, attack them from here, because archer. Oh, they got a red dragon thingy. Oh, it's not really a red dragon thing.
I must stay strong.
Don't attack, so 3575 against our 5500. Fair fight. Did not notice the spears, but doesn't matter. They lose. So, what I have to do is probably view the slave complex, and I guess we're going over there next.
Raskuja is to be ready.
Your heal. These guys haven't seen any action yet. And is that it? So he's just going to sit in there with that little fort until we come get him.
I love this part.
Me too. Proof of something. Oh, we didn't claim this.
I'm just getting started.
Got to claim this. This is a temple.
Donar be with us.
Paladin. Oof.
How can I help, my lord?
Let's see. Doesn't really matter, does it?
Donar, guide my attack.
Gems.
Telling me who to give.
Just in this thing, we got one archer, so if we get within that area, he'll shoot us, so
I ain't
don't.
done all day.
The battle lies before me.
Oh. You realize we had somebody who was hurt. Barely hurt.
I can do this.
So our archers can sit there and plunk away at their one archer. Do that next turn. They should be able to do the same thing. And that's it for our turn, looks like. Uh-oh. Nobody told us about the reinforcements coming in. This is bad. And the reinforcements from the east. More mercenaries. This is bad. They seem determined to reach Gimpy's position. We can cut off their advance before they reach the swamp. Can we? Can we really?
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
So 3 cavalry, horse archer, and a hospitaller, it looks like. Two horse archers there.
We will always find a way.
So we'll soften them up.
Getting real thirsty here.
Repent before the righteous.
Get there. Attack. Smash them. Oof. Aw.
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
Yeah, I wish you had a healer. You might be able to kill their healer, though. If we get lucky. There we go. So now they're going to get rolled by the remaining cavalry, though. And we get that group up there, too.
Swift as wind, strike like fire.
Soften them up a little bit. There, and do the same kind of thing. Okay, so they're softened up. Who wants to kill him? Gimpy? Yeah,
Time
Gimpy
to act
do it.
is now.
Hey, leave my horse alone. Wow, pretty good. I got the healing at the end there. Nice. So this looks like the fight almost never happened. For all the leveling up. Okay, so now we can claim this place.
Must not fail.
Here, do that. Let's use that. So all I have to do is do this now. I wonder if this is just a matter of just getting down the front door.
I await your command.
Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Definite problem, unless we can get to that front door and end this scenario.
Hey, bag of water, it is time to take a break. Go stretch your legs.
Treasure maps on
next break
this
is
map
in 2
still?
hours.
Is there? picking on our poor little archers. You didn't hurt anybody. Boss fight.
Tubby, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. I heard the squirrel is looking for you.
Booze, yes, booze is accurate. Poor archers, leave me alone. I'm gonna lose the one on the. I'm gonna lose 2 archers. There it is. It's gonna be bad. Jules, your people suck. Treasure chests. We got that one. We got that one. There's no treasure chest left. We got them all. One is defended by an army. One is defended by an army. No. In the marsh. That's our army.
Raskuja, sensing.
That's ours. That was our army there, rules. Those guys are kind of go beat up
Where
those
am I
ones
needed?
first. Squirrel killed everybody. Good job, Squirrel. Get some revenge here, Diana. Aw. Kill. It's pointing there. Kill. So she only picked up 4 kills in that one. She got 4 to the 5 killing blows.
Bet
You
you
guys
didn't
can
see
finish
this
them
one
off.
coming.
They're fearful. See if they get squished. Good job, what's your face? Stefan.
Stay strong, everyone.
Okay, those guys take care of. Now, I'm hoping
School is in session.
school is out of reach.
Sayuna will never die. I must be brave.
Raskuja is to be ready.
Let's see, Sybil. You're not going to do well against these guys. Well, do as well as she can do. She's going to get rolled. They've got too many archers.
They'll notice this one for sure.
We are fearless. 1 down. 2 down. Ow. Who hasn't moved? They've moved. Oh, Gimpy didn't move.
Ready.
Can you jump the wall? Nope. They don't have a healer. Gotta hurry up and finish this so I can go take my break. See where Rocket is. I know where Rocket is. Rocket's gonna be on the left side of the camera. And now they get rolled. Got one. Need more spearmen. Ah, only attacking with archers. Killed my mage though. Still more? One of those pests. Uh-oh. Ah, now you're in trouble. Poor healer working her butt off.
Time to even the odds.
See if this ends it. I guess
Master
not.
Sergeant, awaiting orders.
Didn't end the fight getting on here. So I guess I have to get all the way in there, I guess? I don't even know.
For my people. For my homeland.
My friends are counting on me.
We can't cross that river. Be nice.
Telling me who to kill.
I'm just getting started.
She can't move.
A paladin never surrenders.
I love this part.
Time to end this.
Ah, can we heal? That's right. I realized Jules was not beat up. Oh yeah, never mind. I remember that now. Oh, that's right, she still has to do her thing. But she can't move.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
Can't heal.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Oh, they're shattered. They're fearful, so kill them. Or try to. That works. Stupid dodge. Ah, that's not good. Go Sybil. And this will do it. Killed one. More than I expected, yeah. But that's gonna be it for them. So it takes the range attack, and here it goes. Boo.
Jonar, guide my attack.
I ain't got all day.
I await your command. Sayuna will never die.
There.
You got a plan?
I was hoping that was moving her out of the way is going to clear up this way to get up there, but guess not.
I can do this.
I must stay strong.
Swift as wind, strike like fire.
Revenge, or let them come to us. Give us a chance to heal.
How can I help, my lord?
Give us a chance to heal a little bit.
Jonar be with us.
Getting real thirsty here.
Jerks. Shoot him back, please. How come we don't get to shoot back? There's a bow there. It shows poorly, by the way. Those are snipe units? Well, that's a solid strategy. It really is. It's solid strategy. I mean, it's not going to save them,
before
but
the righteous.
crush them. Like the fight almost never happened.
Oh,
they're
sorry.
in pretty good shape.
Did you need something?
Let's see how this goes. Oh look, no archers for you. Oh look, no horses for you either. Yeah, and again, if these guys can get the first attack in, they're pretty strong.
We will always find a way.
Archer versus archer. Oh, it's only one way. Not our best choice. Oh well.
School is in session.
No?
Time to even the odds.
So, what's the object here?
Raskuja can sense prey.
The battle lies before me.
I must not fail.
So we're supposed to kill them all? Because we're here. What's the actual objective? We win because of healer. I have that. I have that. I have that. Gimpy we supposed to
Time
get
to
in here?
act is now.
Donar, guide my attack.
Ready.
Oh, should have shuffled with Gimpy, see if that worked. Shit.
Raskuja is to be ready.
I must be brave.
Enter and organize enemy move. Mission info. There we go. Gimpy reaches limit. Okay, there we go. And we're going to be 13. So.
For my people, for my homeland.
There we go. What was it? Gimpy has just had to get to the blue arrow. What was it? Look at the surrender. It's not too bad. So when you get them to surrender, you get an extra bounty. I think that is. Anyway, rank S, whatever that means. Oh, we went over that last week, didn't we? Okay. Levelin Monastery. Easy game? Yeah, no problem. Please nerf Gimpy, yes. How wonderful, we are finally home. Mom? That's Diana's kid. My Alex. Long time no see, kiddo. Uncle Steph, you're back too? Uncle? Yeah, well, he's not really that kind of an uncle. Kid's got quite the imagination. Yeah. Delia, my beloved sister. Ah, so that's who that is. That would have been her other kid. My heart is at ease knowing you are safe. Every time you go to war, it fills me with dread. I hope you will stay longer this time. Surely you could use a spot of rest. That's an understatement. Your hospitality is always welcome, Adelia. But the dangers to our world are growing, and the paladins are needed more than ever. I will spend every moment with you and Alex while I'm here. Except when she isn't. I'll get caught up. There's her bonded. Not sisters by birth, but by blood pact. Adelia is the sister of mercy who takes care of the warrior's family and home while enjoying a privileged status in their holy order. Diana is the sister of justice, or the paladin. In fact, the leader of them. They, go out and smash things. We've never figured that part out. Interesting setup they've got going. Mostly Diana's doing, though, a return to the old way. You see, she's actually a bit of an outcast around here, too orthodox for their lot. But in my view, she's a better religious wackadoo than any of them. These lazy priests don't even realize what she's become. She is the temple, my friend. You didn't hear that from me, though. Grandmaster Oxley.
Hello everyone.
Uh-oh.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Monday. Yes, I'm still here, alive and kicking, and so is my greatest paladin, despite her lust for battle. Use your pedantic minute? Okay. Who is that? Oh yes, of course, you haven't met. Diana, please meet Brother Jebediah. He is my protege and well versed in the language of the ancient texts. Come now, don't be shy. Nice to meet you. Yeah, he doesn't look like a nerd at all. So, you'll be assisting the Grandmaster. Very well. I would like to introduce our new friend, Gimpy. We found him as a prisoner at the cult's prison complex near Grandheim Abbey. He's got blue hair. It's not odd at all. You actually survived there? I mean... it would seem so, right? Yes, of course, but simply remarkable. Their brutality is boundless. Grandmaster, do you think? Please follow us, Gimpy. Our traitor spotted? We already know who the traitor is. I don't think these are the traitors, though. What happens here shall be kept quiet for now. I trust you, Diana, but... everyone here is familiar with the Nephilim prophecy. Please step into the center of the room. It won't hurt much. This is so foolish. See? Didn't hurt. Yeah. See? It doesn't hurt. Now it's starting to hurt. Get out of my head. Hey, Brew, welcome back. Happy Monday. What are you doing to me? What did you hear from the voice that called out to you? Hatred, anger, and darkness. Iron will die. That's what most people are, a lot of people are saying. That and ogre tactics. Too intense for words. A desire for revenge. I heard it too, Gimpy. It was Donar himself who struck the final blow on Xanadus. It's roomy in your head, just like a warehouse. Thank you, Aeolus. Yes, very roomy. It was Donar himself who struck the final blow on Xanadus. It is only natural that the demon who would burn with desire for revenge. I see why you wanted to keep this stuff a secret. People would become completely unhinged if rumors spread about the return of Donar. Diana, you can't be serious with all this. Are you really trying to tell me we're supposed to save the world because of some fairy tale? Well, yeah, kinda. I've always made my own fate, and I'm not planning on changing now. Anyone can be some sort of chosen one if they want it bad enough. Maybe even Jeb here. That's the nerd, right? It is quite a tall order. To experience such evil, assaulting one's mind, and then to accept one's fate. Diana, you too struggled with this, you know. Only as long as I failed to maintain my faith. Our new friend here is welcome among us. Please make this your home and take time to reflect on what happened. In time, you will know what you believe. Please excuse me, I must make a record of this. And report back to his master, right? Or whatever. I am sorry I pushed you into this. I guess I can't blame you, this is your mission. It's what you have to believe. I do believe. And eventually, perhaps you will too. Until then, we will go together. I am yours to unleash upon your enemies with the hammer of doom. You've got the wrong chosen one, Diana. But to have you as a friend and ally would be just as good for me. Likewise, Gimpy. More reading? More talking? Oh, the book. This is the Historia Magnus. It is an ancient text written by the founders of the Donari Temple, recalling the events of the original battle with Sonatus. Looks like a bunch of gibberish to me. Well, you don't know how to read, dummy. You and I will not be able to read it. See? Told you. Only the Temple Grandmasters and one protege have gone through the years of rigorous study required to interpret it. How nice of the founders to keep secrets from the rest of us, don't you think? Grandmaster Oxley wishes for me to take the book. Leaving it here is too dangerous for the innocents who live here. You must tell no one, Gimpy. The cult will do anything to get the knowledge within these texts. Lastly, he has agreed to help finance our army to the tune of 10,000 gold pieces. That's nice of him. May we not squander this blessing. Money. That's a lot of money. Save game, yes. And there. Okay, so. More reading? More reading. Gimpy the Donari Temple army finally arrive at Lemelin, their long-awaited sanctuary. Having escaped from the frozen northern extremes, overcome ruthless hired thugs, and traversed an unforgiving swampy expanse, the comfort of Lemelin's monastery is a welcome relief. The temple leadership seems to believe that Gimpy is a Nephilim. However, Gimpy remains focused on the goal of bringing Casimir to justice and uncovering the fate of Zalos. Zalos is his best friend. Casimir is basically the guy that's framed Gimpy for killing the Empress. Politics, it seems, has a way of finding you no matter how well you hide from it. Ta-da! Okay, so save again real quick, and gonna take a break. That is currently like 25 minutes late, so I'll be back in a few minutes. I need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, see where Rocket is, and I'll be back in a few minutes. So thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.